Just give me 1 sec. I'm just getting loaded in here. Yes, sir. Today is a good day. I just don't know where the hell I am now. I don't know. Why won't it show up? Like, how gay is that? I don't know. Alright. So, I got it.
Y'all remember, be careful with.
So,
baby, you got what I need. Where are you going? Oh, that's dirty. Selma, you're bad. I forgot all about that.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. And now for the Jays, number 51. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Lou, hey. Oh.
Number 31 next up for the Blue Jays.
Bye.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And stepping in is the speedy number 5. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And it's fouled away. No outs. Runners at first and second. Bounce to the right side. Base hit. One runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate. In there, he's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Bill Brandon. And first offering is fouled off. No outs, runner on second. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That is it. The right fielder, Dan.
So up next for Toronto, Dan Guthrie. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they're up by 3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the catcher, number 33. On the ground at first. Could be 2. Over to Edmund. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now, number 11. Leading the AL in batting average. First offering. Runner goes. In the air, right field. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
This is a tough play for the offense to stomach. I mean, they did everything right, but the automatic double just ruined the hit and run. The runner had a great jump from first, and at the plate, really good contact. Just a little bit of bad luck robbed him of a run.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 5-0. A 2-run double.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Jake Woodford. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Stepping in, Brandon Hayward. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Hard on the ground to first. Goldie takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So Tommy Edman at the plate. And he deals.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Oh, what the hell's going on? Blue Jays bullpen. I don't. He's injured.
Number 35 on the pitch out of the pen here. On for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw. And just let him lead you in this one.
And now the lefty, That's ripped to right down the line. That's a hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch downstairs. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
There's the strike.
1-1.
That one the other way. And foul ball. Edman leads off first with 1 away. Goes down looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab on the run. And that second inning set to go. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, number 51. Swings and misses. Going 1.
Just chilling. Just chilling, Daddy. I love you, buddy.
Swing and a ball popped up. Gorman in plenty of time to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Number 31.
Number 31 next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Oh, you rotten bastard.
In the dirt, blocked. Contreras gets it to first. Yeah, they get the out. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. One hit in the inning, but no. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And there's the strike. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, Singy, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, he's one of those players, if you're on the opposing team, you essentially say, don't hit it to third. Don't even try to bunt it to third because you're going to be out. He is that prolific as a third baseman.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Ground ball, left side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That's in for a strike. Swing and a base hit.
Batting 8.
And now it's Juan Yepez. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. That one hit to right. Guthrie sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. So one left for the... Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Bill Random. Out to short. Gathers and throws to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And next for Toronto, Dan Guthrie. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Guthrie, a right fielder with good range, only 18 years old, and he was born in Canada. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Caught just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hit hard, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry.
Runner on the go. Hit hard, that gets through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
At the belt and fires. And that one hammered. O'Neill going back on it. Still going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Blue Jays leave a pair as they are unable. Back here at the ballpark, here's Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hayward makes the catch. One up, one down. And here comes Tommy Edman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Edman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Way inside, and that hit him.
The biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Goldie batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And a foul ball. On the ground, and that squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's out number 3. So the card. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Hayward. First offering misses the mark.
Well, these Blue Jays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
The wide to kick the pitch. Ground ball, Goldie. He handles it himself. One up, one down. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
On the ground, right side. Gorman whips it to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And the 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it drops in. The throw in. Safe at second. Just beat the tag.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the
runner takes off for third. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-0. Cut off, throw to third. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Nootbaar racing over to make the catch. Bottom of the fourth, here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And a pitch. There's the strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And that's a strike. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
0-2 now. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Contreras off of first with 2 away. Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. The Cards back here in St. Louis, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a speed threat, Dan Guthrie. Woodford back to work. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Wastes no time there. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
And the batter now, number 33. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner at second. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Foul ball there. The 0-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner goes again. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Goldie. One away here in the 5th. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 7-0. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, number 11. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Out. Number 2. 2 outs, bases empty. Number 25 now at the plate. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Out to short, Edman. On the run, throw to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. There's the strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that. Pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Tapped softly on the ground. Throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Nootbaar in the box again. Takes a strike.
1 strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbird back here in Busch Stadium. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Brandon Hayward. Woodford back to work. Ball 1 low.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Gorman throws on to first. Close play against the speedy runner. Now that's smacked to right center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Over to Goldie. Out number 3. So they go quietly there. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
The first baseman, Paul.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Goldie, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 0-2 as he waves at that one. He goes down looking. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. And downstairs.
1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan.
2 outs, base is empty.
Arenado.
Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. To the left side, but it is well foul. Arenado, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They continue to trail. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, number 5. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So, man aboard, Bill Random next up for the Blue Jays. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. On the ground to short. Edmonds slings to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on, and it's an 8-run lead. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Not in time, he's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dakota Hudson. He's making his second appearance of the season. Next pitch is downstairs. And a foul ball. Guthrie stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch, not close, up high. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 9-0. 1 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 11. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Line drive, base hit down the line. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it costs them a run. Number 25 next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Runner takes off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's 11-0.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Brandon Hayward. Contreras throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump. And
here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side. Runner goes again. Just a slow ground ball this time. Edman. And he's safe at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Runner on the go again. Still only 1 out here in the inning. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. The wind and the pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On the ground, right side. Gorman throws on to first. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. First pitch, not close.
You okay?
Swing and a miss.
Okay.
As he was out front that time.
What are you doing?
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
He's such a good girl.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That misses. 1-0.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
There's a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And a 2-1 on the way. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Yepes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, and 2 now. To the right side. He'll do it himself. Inning over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Hasn't been there. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, number 31. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Not in time. He legs it out.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Man at first, number 5. Next up for the Blue Jays. Double play ball to second. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. At the play, Bill Randall. Popped up. Edman in position. Makes the catch. And there's 1 away. And they tag him out. The tag. Got him. Triple play. Back here in St. Louis. Now here is Tyler O'Neill. This one high in the air to left center. Randall moving back for this one. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Edman stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, left side. Randall under this one. And puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 outs. And now the right fielder. Lars Nootbaar. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. That one's in there, 0-1.
Number 68.
And there's a foul ball.
Romano.
Got him. That's the inning. And now for the Jays, Dan Guthrie. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Grounded to Gorman. To first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's the Toronto catcher, number 33. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Richie Palacios. He'll take over at second base after the injury.
Now playing second.
So up next for Toronto, the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. So one out with two aboard. And now number 25. Step off, throw to first. And he's back standing. On the ground, could be two. Edman to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, bottom nine, here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch, and he just misses. Romano, a 6'5" righty, 210 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Richie Palacios, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now it's even up. And a ground ball to first. Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 12-0. Blake Sable launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Giants got the win over the Yankees 7-2. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-1. Bobby Dahlbeck was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 8-2. The Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-1. Jesse Schultens got his first career win, leading the White Sox over the Astros 3-1. The Oakland Athletics defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. The Cleveland Guardians nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 5-3. The Texas Rangers launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-5. David Peterson got the win throwing 8 shutout innings as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 5-0. The Braves hit 3 long balls as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-0. The Milwaukee Brewers bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 1-0. The Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 9-2. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
All right, before I start, I'm just going to use the bathroom real quick. But I think this is game 3. I got 2 more games in it. think my dog is depressed. I gotta check the thing real quick. But just give me one sec. Hey, you let her have hers. You be a good boy. You always try and take from her. You be a good boy, okay? Everybody gets theirs, even you. Yes, sir. You're the best dog ever. Yes, you are. You're number ones. Big suck. You're a good boy. Oh, you good girls. Yes, you are. I see you. You want kisses? Want kisses? Good girls. Good girls. All right. You're good girls. Yes, you are. You're both good puppies. All right. Come on, guys. Come on. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right. All right, guys. My male dog loves watching me play baseball, though. It's crazy. He'll get up there and he'll sit on the couch and he'll just stare at the screen and watch the ball fly around. The female, she used to do that. She used to see the ball fly and then she'd start running back and forth looking behind the TV to see where it went. Where's your ball? Cena, where's your ball? Over there. Hey, right there. Xena. Oh, Jesus. She's got a one-track mind. You say something to her, she feels that it's in another room. Even she'll run right by it. She'll go look. Baby girl, what's this? What's that? Oh, look. See? Now he got up to go get it. You see? You should have listened. That's all right. You're such a dick. He's sitting there with the ball in his mouth. He's just staring at her with it like, I got it. You're such a dick, Blue. And then you go lay down next to her with it. What a champ. You're a champ. Little shit disturber. So what are you doing? What are you doing, boo-boo? You come sit? Want a blanket? Want a blanket? Want a blanket? Here you go. Zena. Here you go. Oh, we gotta set it up like a little fortress. She likes to go inside. You want that? What is that? You good girls. Oh, good girls. Good girls. I get your paw. I get your paw. Good girls. All right.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, we're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton, and we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris, and always interesting to see how that goes, but I'm sure there's a mix of excitement. And the batter now, number 51. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Wainwright, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Wainwright winds and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Got him. And one gone.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Number 31 next up for the Blue Jays. 0-1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
He swings and fouls one off. Wainwright is ready and fires. Makes the catch for the out.
There, let me see. Let me see. I throw it. I'm going to throw it. Ready? Let go.
2 outs,
Drop.
base is empty.
Drop it.
Number 5
Drop.
next up for the Blue
Zena.
Jays. One of the stars in the win
Drop
yesterday
it.
as he
Zena.
had 3 hits.
Zena.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Singy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count.
Good
up
girl.
against him with 2 strikes right there. And now
Good
let's see if
girl.
they force some action with
Good
good wheels
girl.
on the bases.
Good girl.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Bill Brandon. 3 for 10 in the series so far. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look.
Let me
He'll
see.
get some high fives when he gets into the
Is that cool?
dugout.
Ready? Ready? Good girls. Good girls.
Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Curtis Hayward. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it, making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next pitch is outside. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. And down in order.
Oh, come
Back
on,
here
Junior,
at Blue
stop.
Stadium, top of the second. And now for the Jays, Dan Guthrie. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back
You're
of my
going
bubblegum
nuts
card.
in
You'll
the
see
head.
how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Here's the Toronto catcher, number 33. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. And that quickly, 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
It's okay. It's okay.
Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Number 25 next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch out, but no action.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Again with a pitch out. Pickoff move to first. Back in there standing. Second inning here, no score. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie.
Okay.
And that
Listen.
will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Not in time. He's safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one ripped. Hayward makes the grab, one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now it's Juan Yepez. 0 for 6 in the series so far.
He's got it. Get the ball. Get the ball.
First pitch,
Blue,
just misses.
can you give Zena the ball? Give Zena the ball. Get the ball. Go get the ball. Get the ball.
Arenado, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one.
That's a bone. But that does the trick, I guess.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Jordan Walker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a strike. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the...
Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And now for the Jays, Brandon Hayward. Wainwright back to work. Swing and a miss. Chris Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves. He may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young Award. And then, of course, there's that curveball. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Go get the ball.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, number 51. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's hard hit on the line. Newcar pulls it in on the run. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Number 31 next up for the Blue Jays. And that one wrapped foul.
Yeah, and he is the Uncle Charlie of this era. Guy's just got a phenomenal one. It seems like he has gotten better as he has aged. More finesse, ability to move his pitches around. And boy, the combination between Wainwright and Yadier Molina, historic.
What's that?
And now 2-1.
What's that?
Top of the third, no score.
There it is. Blue.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
To the right side. Goldie steps on the bag, and the inning is over. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. Palacios measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Right down the chute, it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. That one lifted to left. Randall under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. In the air out towards right center. Hayward sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
Tommy Edman at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Edman playing up the middle at short. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's a former Gold Glove award.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You want to be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Guthrie should have this one. And it drops in. And he's got a double. The throw into second.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now here is number 5. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay with it?
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now here is Bill Random. First offering, and it just misses. No outs. Runner on second. And it's even up.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. To second with the throw-in, no chance to get back. It's a double play. Dan Guthrie digs in now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about it. The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the... Back here at the ballpark. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Up the middle. Gets it to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Arenado now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Fouled off. He was late. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Contreras at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And takes low for ball 1. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers and cousins. He contacted his bat company. He's an Old Hickory guy, and ordered his model in a wiffle ball bat. Old Hickory model 28NA-3 Whiffle. And there's the third out. That'll do it for the... Back here in St. Louis, here's some real power at the plate. Number 33. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the shortstop at the play. Number 11. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's
come back to the mound. And it gets by him. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he could.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Bounced up the middle. Over to Goldie. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Hayward.
Now, Brandon Hayward.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the runner's coming home. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And he comes in to score on the wild pitch. Still only one out here in the inning. It's softly on the ground to third. The throw to first. 2 down. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, number 51. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. But 2. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
So now 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. 1-2 here. Got him swinging. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. That's the third, and that chance handled. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, second base.
And up next for St. Louis, Richie Palacios. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the change. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's a big power threat. Number 31. There's a strike.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Dakota Hudson getting ready to go. Liberatore, the lefty, warming up as well. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This to third. Arenado to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Number 5, the next to hit. Swing, and he breaks his back. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Bill Brandon. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now up for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. That's in there. Strike 1. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. And here comes Tommy Edman. In there for strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brandon moving under this one and makes the grab. And there are 2 down. And now Lars Nootbaar. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Dakota Hudson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now it's the right fielder, Dan Guthrie. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that one fouled off. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next to hit, number 33. And that's in there for strike 1. On the ground to third. Oh, the throw is wild. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Now batting, number 11.
Number 11 next up for the Blue Jays.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he's safe as the run scores from third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Let's go. Let's go. Throw it. You want me to throw? Here we go. Watch out. Come on. Drop. 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 Drop it.
Digging in, number 25. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Nope.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and he'll hold on to it, so they get 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Hayward.
Oh.
Brandon Hayward getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Tag out. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
Well, these guys were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Back to the top of the lineup, number 51. Next up for the Blue Jays. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Hayward off of first with 2 away.
Blue wants to play with you. You let Blue play?
Up the middle, and that one handled. They get the force, and that is that. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, a couple of errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in Busch Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch. That's in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Over there. Over there.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Guthrie makes the play. 1 down. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful major league debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's good. Going to come, but I really like what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
Contreras in the box again, takes a strike. And fouled off. That's ripped. Base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Yepes stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, the left field.
Jordan. Walker now at the new pitcher now for the Jays, Jordan Romano.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the 0-1. Out towards left center. Hayward gliding to his right. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Cardinals nothing.
Ow, 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 let go, ow. What are you doing? You stuck it on my
New
finger.
inning getting started. And now for the Jays, number 31.
You're crazy, girl.
Hudson back to work. And that one off the outside edge.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got...
And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Jacob Barnes into the game. He's making his second appearance of the season. And here is number 5. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Bill Random next up for the Blue Jays. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Stops it on a slide. And he gets him. Nicely done. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now the right fielder, Dan Guthrie. Line drive, base hit.
Oh, easy, girl.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane.
So
and even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one sliced foul.
I'm not throwing no more.
And the 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. He's in there.
Now batting.
And down the shortstop, number 11. And first offering is fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And that is in for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. In to score is the runner from third. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The 1-0. And there's the strike. Barnes checks the runner, and he's back safely. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first. That ends the inning. And on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Richie Palacios Romano. An all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Random pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage.
Quickly to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Blue Jays. We go to the 9th. And now for the Jays, Brandon Hayward. The pitch. And there's the strike. Barnes. A 6'2" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And no one can get there. The throw in. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Ground ball up the middle, whips it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting.
Number 31 next up for the Blue Jays. And a foul ball left side. Popped up right side. Contreras settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Number 5 next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And that is that. No runs, one. Back here at the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Brad Lewis. And this is the, great grab on the dive. And he beats the throw, he's safe.
A fun play right there, Boog. He lays all the way out, makes the stop, but just wasn't able to get it there in time. And, of course, there's the hustle out of the box as well to earn the infield single. Just a great baseball play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The punch out there, and now just 2 outs away. Man at first, Nolan Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals. Fought off foul. 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. There's a strike. That one's in there. And it's 0-2. Nootbaar stands at second with 2 gone. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Oh, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
6-0 is how this one ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. Be the show.
No.
Well, only time will tell.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, number 51.
Toronto, the designated hitter, number 51.
The pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So up next, number 31. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone.
Runner goes again. Tosses to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. In there safely. And it's 1-0.
Number 5.
This one smoked out to left. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Bill Rando. That's out to center field. Waters makes the play, and that's the inning. Bottom of the first. And to the plate for Kansas City, number 11. Swing and a ball popped up. Number 31 settles underneath it, but the first baseman gets there instead. And there's one down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dairon Blanco. On the ground. And that chance handled and saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Ooh, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
To the right side, and Witt is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Salvador Perez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is foul back. Chris, Salvi had Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius, Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became the comeback player of the year in 2020.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now Dan Guthrie. Bounced up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. And no throw. He's into first easily.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. And now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So up next for Toronto, number 33. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. That one fouled off. This one popped up. And there's one down. And next for Toronto, number 11. Coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Guthrie, the base runner at first with 1 out. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. And the 1-0. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting it, the second baseman, number 25.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 25. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily. Rip to third. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Left for Toronto, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back. And now, Nelson Velasquez. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And the righty deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And quickly one away in the second.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Drew Waters, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a bouncer. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And next up for the Royals, Edward Olivares. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count is 1-1. Righty delivers. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. On the ground to the left. Slings to first. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail here 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Brandon Hayward. Hearn back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Hearn, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Next offering is outside. Next one in the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Slow roller to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Now at the plate, number 31. Grounded out his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Here's a rocket out to left. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Number 5. The next to hit takes outside. And he deals. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball. Back here in Kansas City, here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's Nick Pratto. First offering misses the mark. And he takes a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And stepping in is the speedy number 11. In there, and it's 0-1. That's inside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. And a pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one missed. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Number 11 drifts towards it. That is the inning. KC down in order. Start of the 4th. Here's a speed threat. Bill Random. The wind to kick the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's going to be Dan Guthrie. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Out there to center. Witt makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Runners on the move. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
At the belt and fires. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Guthrie at third with 2 away.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And here it comes. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And that is that. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Dairon Blanco. That's in there. That's strike 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts the squeeze on it, 1 up, 1 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's too low.
On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Perez takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Pitches in there, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. And now 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That one misses. Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2. Struck him out looking. Royals go back here at the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the power speed combo. Brandon Hayward. Out to short. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, number 51. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. So digging in, number 5. Runner on the go. Shoots a line drive single into right center, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now it's going to be Bill Random. Base hit, and a run comes in. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Back-to-back singles. Just a very nice approach.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Tucker Davidson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now Dan Guthrie. There's the strike up high. 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throws to first, and that's it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In the dirt to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Drew Waters stands in. Guthrie moving to his left. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Olivares in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. In the air, right side. And that will end the inning. Royals back. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 33. And the pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Davidson in his second season. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, a two-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And a pitch. Going to count 1-2. Bounce back to the mound. Not in time. He's safe.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
First offering. Runner goes. Out to short. Throw over to Prado. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
So up next for Toronto, number 20. Runner takes off for third. Lined, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 5-0. And the batter now, Brandon Hayward. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Davidson keeping him close. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second, and great jump.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And a foul ball. Going 2 now. Runner on the move again. Pitch is high. Throw to third. He's safe. Runner on at third. One gone. Squirts away a little bit. Perez on to first. Save. He beats the throw. Good hustle right there. Next is the designated hitter, number 51. Throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. and it's caught. 2 away. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. A run on 2 hit. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Nick Pratto. In there for strike 1. Got him swinging.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Hello.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
No.
Hello. What are you doing? Me too.
That the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here. You've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
So what are you up to?
On the ground, a second, might be 2. They get 1 over to first, but he beats it. Stepping in, Dairon Blanco. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Blanco, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Gucci. The Japanese.
And that's down, a base hit. Now a long throw to first, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You know what?
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
0-1. Right side. And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
Where is it? Oh, fuck.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Blanco coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great run on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ripped into center, base hit. Here comes Witt around third. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe. A run scores. It's a 2-run game. And to the plate for Kansas City, Drew Waters. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top of inning number 7, and now for the Jays, number 31.
So it's probably going to need a fucking roof and some work.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Exterior metal.
And now the 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Carlos Hernandez up and loosening in the pen. Clark getting loose as well. Swing at a ball lifted to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane.
Well, she ain't
when
moving anyway.
It's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center
there's work
fielder.
in Edmonton. But the problem,
And that one is lifted in the air.
the problem with
And
it
that'll fall
though
for a
is
base hit.
the
Throwing
15-minute city. They're
He's in
fucking
there.
changing
Couple
over
of
to a
singles
15-minute
back to
city.
back. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was
Well,
a
I mean,
factor
you
there or
sell your
not.
soul
But
for
off the bat,
fucking
you're thinking it's
for
going to be a
control, I
pop
guess.
out, and it just kind of nestled into
I
that
don't know.
spot where no one was able to get to it.
Step off, throw to
I want
first.
to live
And
comfortably,
he's
but
back
it seems
standing.
too good to be true, right? I really don't know what the whole 15-minute city thing's really about. All I know for sure is that it's supposed to be, I mean, if you look at the good things of it, yeah, there is a lot of good that comes out of it. But then the bad things is that you got to look at your privacy's being invaded. You have to give up a little to get some, I guess. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't mind giving up some privacy as long as it stays the fuck out of my house. I don't care if they want to look at the front of my house and all the way through and have cameras and fucking contraptions following. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Hey, what's your email? I'll send you a picture of it.
Blaze, BLAZE.
It's all small letters.
Oh, it don't matter, small, big. It'll still go.
Blaze my hole.
Well, if you punch in Blaze, it should pop up because you've sent me email before, but 18711
I did put it in and then it popped up.
Yeah.
18711.
hotmail.com.
.com.
Yeah, Hotmail, MALE. Hey. Please 18711 at hotmails.com. You'll get all the fucking nude pictures back now. Well, because you're sending it. That way, then they can keep track of who's sending what in case somebody sends something gnarly to somebody and they have to get the police involved. And then comes the second question is, well, if we move out there, we got to look at, I won't have a license for a year. And I still got to fucking work. And some of it not good. And then we got a car. And we got belongings. Some of the shit I can get rid of, but some of it I'm going to want to take for sure. I got the washer and dryer here. I just want to get rid of. I got a dishwasher I can get rid of. The fridge. I can get rid of it. Well, let's hope that there's work for me. Maybe machinery or fucking using a forklift would be fine, but I'm not standing out of fucking ice to get the fucking berries out there. But yeah, I mean it looks nice and everything. I looked at the map where the industrial thing was, where the road goes around. There's a U-Haul right down the road from there. Yeah, there's trucking and some shit. But I'm looking at here for jobs that are available for it. Everything is Calgary. Okay, I typed in Maple Ridge, Alberta. We don't get from Maple Ridge from the Fort. Well, that's all Maple Ridge. They're probably all fucking not hiring. They're probably full with all the people that live there. Well, I mean, we can try it, but if I can't get a job, then what do I do? Well, I can't just live and sit on my ass and do nothing. I'm supposed to be on disability anyway, but I'm supposed to be on disability anyway. I could fight to get back on it. Selma got me fucking kicked off at the cunt.
Like I said, I'm waiting to hear from the guy to see how much land comes with it.
Probably none.
Wow.
By the looks of it, I would imagine that the land that it's on is all part of the deal, but he might want to keep the land and just sell the fucking thing on top of it, and he ain't charging for the land. He just wants to keep it, probably.
Well, that's what I want to ask him. He might just be selling the house itself.
Yeah. That's what I imagine for that price.
Well, if that's the case, they should list it as house only.
Usually, if the land is involved in it, it'll say right on there. And if they're charging for fucking land for rent, it'll say on that same piece of paper that's there, but there's nothing. So I imagine that he's keeping the land and he's not charging it for being on it. He just wants to sell the house to somebody that wants to live there.
It says 1,152 square feet. Well, we'll find out. I sent him a message and we'll see what he says when he gets back.
Right.
Because I'm not going to go and buy a fucking house if we don't have land with it. Good's that?
Well, you know, moving forward, Dad, you got to look at that. That's kind of the way that things are going. And eventually, none of us will be owning shit.
Down the road, the fucker tells you get the fuck off his land. Well, now you're fucked because now you got to move the fucking trailer.
And that's probably what he wants. He'll probably let you slide for a few years till he gets his fucking pickles on a barrel, and then he'll say, okay, you got to go on building a house.
Yeah, well, too bad, buddy.
Back over to first, and they're keeping him close.
Shit.
And won't have to worry about.
And then we'll be on the fucking next TV show for the guy that went missing, and they
Foul
found
ball
out
there.
about him missing after they found out he didn't pay his land tax. And it all came back to the
Snap
people
through to
living on his
first,
land.
and he's back in standing. Here's 0-1. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dan Guthrie.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brad Keller. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 56.
And the batter now, Dan Guthrie.
Keller.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1. Double play ball to second. Flips it for one. Relay to first. Double play. And now here is number 33. 1 for 3.
See that?
He's kind of an outlier,
That's
especially
probably why it's
when
so
guys
cheap.
are consciously
A, because
sacrificing
of the
contact
location, but
to
B,
deliver
because
power.
of how old it is.
Swung
Probably
on,
needs a lot
belted.
of work.
Waters going back some more, racing back some more. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well,
so they get 1 run.
Well, no, I mean, there's going to be some work to it here and there, I'm sure,
Midway
but,
in inning number 7, and
I mean, you know, it doesn't look bad inside. The pictures look fine, but like it says, the plumbing was updated.
Bottom of the inning.
But that doesn't mean that the floor where the split is or anything was updated or reinforced or anything
in
like.
The zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Well, I mean,
that's in there.
The way things are going, you're lucky to get a fucking 10th anymore for fucking 20.
There is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next up for the Royals,
but I mean,
Michael Massey.
I would rather
beautiful swing in his last at bat
close
opposite
to the
field
fucking
knock.
city so I can work.
Yeah, and the domino
Because
effect
for
of
a
that
year, I'm not
is
gonna have no license.
running up pitch
And
counts
you
on
can't drive.
pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swings through that one. 0-1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Pratto.
They're selling it for $29,900. Wait till you see what the property tax is.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Now fly ball to right center. Guthrie makes a nice running catch. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, number 11. Pulls that one foul. That's in there. That is strike 2. The pitch. On the ground, right side. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is the inning. Leave one, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. For the top of the 8th. Now here is number 11. Popped in the air, left field. Olivares right there to make the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 25.
Number 25 digs in now.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Hayward next up for the Blue Jays. Tap back to the mound. Fires over to first. That's the third out. Welcome back. Now here is Dairon Blanco. Bassett back to work. Towards first, and it stays fair. And the batter will be the shortstop. shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offering is down low.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. So 2 down now, and here is Drew Waters. And it's fouled away.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Blanco at third. Perez on at first with 2 down. Line drive.
Yeah.
He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And welcome back. And now the DH, number 51. Keller back to work. And there's a foul ball.
I know,
Keller,
that's what I'm saying.
Righty. He features a
Like,
slider, a four-seamer,
you can always fucking come
sinker,
back later.
and he works
like,
in a
it's not a
changeup.
big deal. Windsor ain't gonna go
Out
nowhere.
to center. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
She'll take the shift home struggle because it consists of her laying on her ass, playing on her phone, and going to work and paying her bills. She doesn't have any ambition to strive. There's no ambition. Like, I fucking 10 years of my life has went down the fucking tubes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Blanco on the move to the alley. Brings it
I don't
in with
mean it
a
in a bad
nice
way. I
running
just mean it
grab.
like down the tube. Like, there's been nothing to work towards to accomplish.
Number 5 next up for the Blue Jays. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
And so special. The expressive work has been done for you. So expensive.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires across the diamond. Third out, net in. Back here in Kansas City, now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. That's in there. That's strike 1. Romano, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brad Lewis. A chance at his first save of the year.
Lewis.
That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like they gutted the inside. Some fucking place is open. Let's maybe.
Massey stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Nick Pratto. That one's in there, 0-1. And there's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity.
Flips for 1. The double play ends it right here.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
But what they did was they did it fucking inside. You'd have to replace the wall with drywall or whatever. Like 12 grand, that's the best. I wouldn't give him 12 grand. I'd try to talk him down to maybe, I'd probably start about 8.
Fans are finalizing.
See, a lot of these homes, they're only good for like 30 years.
6 runs on 13 hits.
Well,
They left 7 men on base.
Keep them up.
For Kansas City, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.
This one, the guy, I
Time
guess
at the
the
ball
guy
game,
had,
3 hours and 11
I don't know
minutes.
if he died while he was trying to do it. It's got new
Thank you
windows.
for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It says, Handyman Special. Expensive work has been done. Put a peak roof, tin roof, and vinyl windows. But they fucking, like I said, they ripped out all the fucking walls. You have to put all the new walls in. That's still not a bad deal, though. I mean, if you got it at a decent price. But then again, you got to remember you're living in a fucking park, so they're going to charge you park fees.
Right.
Fuck that.
But I mean, fuck.
I don't like that. Park fees. Fuck that. Fuck park fees. Great Valley, 3 bedroom. That's how first well. Single wide mobile home, perfect starter. Outside, and building. Yeah. Yeah, that's an update. Painted cabinets. Ain't a fucking update. That's Curtis. Yeah.
See, there's a prefab home. They want too much, though. Oh, fuck you. Alright, let's go back to mobile.
Faster, faster. It's fun.
There's going to be a shitload of mobile homes coming available here, like modulars and mobiles, fucking, because they're going to be allowing them to build them. But they're going to fucking stop the parks from expanding because they don't want them to get more money without paying more themselves.
Schneider, Schnickelats. There's faster.
Vader.
Faster me for the nation. Fundraiser shit. Yeah. That people Brad's on running the shitter for that. Being gone. We're fucking food. We're full of shit. $40,000 for a piece of ribbon. Da, 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 da.